Congratulations. God says, a heaven-sent miracle is waiting for you. Your angel is not allowing you to skip this. Listen to me now before it's too late. Stop scrolling. Stop doubting. You are standing at the edge of a miracle that was made just for you. This is not a coincidence. This is not just another day. I, the Lord your God, am speaking to you directly. If you skip this now, you may walk right past the breakthrough you've cried and prayed for. Do not ignore this moment. Watch closely, listen deeply, and stay with me until the very end, because if you turn away, you may lose something more precious than you realize. I have sent this to you for a reason. Comment, Amen, if your heart feels this is for you. When I say a miracle is waiting for you, I mean something heaven itself has prepared, wrapped in light, carried by angels and marked with your name. This miracle is not random, it is not delayed. It is right on time. You've been feeling the pressure because the promise is close. You've been under spiritual attack because what I'm about to give you will shift everything. That's why your angel is standing guard, why I will not let you ignore this. Your angel is not giving you permission to pass this by, because what you are about to receive is sacred. I have chosen you for this moment. This is not just a message, it is a call from me. I am interrupting your day because I know your heart has been heavy, and I know you've been asking if I'm still with you. I've seen every tear. I've heard every whispered prayer, the nights you couldn't sleep, the days you questioned if you were forgotten. I was there through it all. And now, I'm telling you, it's time. Your waiting has not been in vain. The pain, the delay, the confusion, it was never punishment, it was preparation. I had to shape you for what is coming. I had to protect you from what you couldn't see. And now, because you endured, the heavens are opening. Like the Israelites standing before the Red Sea with nowhere to go, I see how you feel trapped. But just as I made a way through the waters, I am making a way for you now. A miracle that no man, no enemy, no force in hell can stop. This isn't something you have to force. It's something you receive. Trust me. Even when you can't see what I'm doing, trust that I'm moving in the invisible. I am shifting things in your favor. You don't need to fight this battle alone. I am your defender, your provider, your healer, your father. I am still the God of miracles. You are not watching this by accident. You were led here because you're one of the chosen ones. Yes, chosen. Even if you feel broken, even if you think you've made too many mistakes, my grace is bigger than your past. My love is not based on your perfection, it is based on my promise. And my promise over you is unshakable. You will rise, you will walk through this fire and not be burned. You will come out stronger, wiser, and more blessed than before. I will restore what you lost. I will multiply what you gave. I will answer what you asked. Comment 1111 if you believe this miracle is already moving toward you. Your angel is fighting battles you can't see. There are things I've shielded you from that you will never know about, because my protection is silent but sure. You've felt delays, but I've called them divine pauses. You've experienced closed doors, but I shut them because what's behind the next door is so much better. You've been tired, and I understand that. But don't give up. You're closer than you think. If you could only see what I've lined up ahead, you'd stop questioning and start praising. This is why I need you to keep listening. Don't walk away from this. You have asked me for a sign, and I am giving you one now. The confirmation you were seeking is here. Let your spirit receive it. Let your heart recognize it. I speak in whispers and in waves, in scripture and in silence. Today, I am speaking plainly. Your breakthrough is here. Heaven is aligning the right people, the right doors, the right moments. Things that seemed stuck will start moving. Things you lost hope for will breathe again. When you feel like nothing's changing, remember, seeds don't break the ground the moment they're planted, but under the surface, they grow. Your prayers have planted seeds in places you can't see. And now the rain is coming, the light is reaching the roots, the harvest is beginning. I am not done with you. I am just getting started. What I'm about to do will leave you in awe, and all will know it was my hand on your life. This is your moment, and this miracle has waited long enough. Don't resist it. Don't push it away with doubt or fear. Your heart has been aching for relief, and I am bringing it. Your soul has been dry, and I am pouring out fresh peace. You've cried for clarity, and I'm giving you divine direction. The delay is breaking, the darkness is lifting, and your angel is standing watch, making sure you don't skip past this blessing. Before you go, take one small step of faith, and like this video, let that be your sign of agreement that you're ready to receive what I've prepared for you. The enemy has tried to wear you down with delay, disappointment, and distractions, but he cannot stop what I have already commanded into motion. Heaven does not operate on your clock, but I always arrive right on time. What I promised you is not denied, it's just been in the making. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is a miracle assigned to your name, and it's no longer being held back. You may not see it yet, but it's on the way. Your angel has been dispatched, not to watch, but to war. To fight in the spirit what you've been battling in silence. You don't have to understand how everything will work out. That's not your burden. That's mine. Your only job is to trust me, even in the waiting, even when it's silent, even when it feels like I'm not there. I never left. I never turned away. I was with you in the valley, and I'll be with you at the mountaintop. Comment 222 if you trust me, even when you don't understand. The reason I'm telling you this now is because too many times you've come close and then backed away. You've let fear speak louder than faith. You've allowed the weight of the past to convince you that the future will only bring more pain. But I'm not calling you to live in fear. I'm calling you to step forward in faith. This miracle has been prepared with great care, and it is delicate, powerful, and timely. Your angel has held it close until your heart was ready. And now, heaven is saying, it's time. You've been questioning your worth, wondering if I could really still choose you after everything you've been through, after all the times you doubted, wandered, or made mistakes. But hear me, I don't look at you the way people do. I don't measure your value by your mistakes. I see your heart. I know your struggle. I know the fight you've been in. And still I've called you worthy. Still, I've chosen you. Still, I've placed my hand upon your life. You were made for more than survival. You were created for glory. There are battles you didn't ask for but were born to overcome. There are blessings waiting that require your obedience, not your perfection. Don't wait until you feel strong enough. Strength is something I give as you walk forward, not something you need before you begin. You are enough, because I am with you. The very same God who parted seas, shut lions' mouths, and raised the dead is the same God who walks beside you now. I don't change, and my power hasn't diminished. Your miracle is in my hands, and my hands are steady. The shift you've been sensing is real. You're not imagining it. You feel the stirring in your spirit because something sacred is unfolding. I am whispering directions to your angel. I am opening a door that no one will be able to shut. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. People are being moved into place. Resources are being released. And soon, what was unseen will become undeniable. You will step into a moment that feels like everything changed at once, but I want you to know, it didn't happen suddenly. It happened because you stayed faithful when it would have been easier to give up. Comment 333 to declare your faith in me and what I am doing. There were times when you felt forgotten, but I never forgot. Not for 1 second. When you cried, I collected every tear. When you struggled, I was nearer than you knew. When you fell, I covered you with mercy. And now, I am lifting you up. I am placing you where your gifts will make room for you. I am aligning divine timing with divine favor. I am healing what broke you. I am redeeming what was stolen. I am answering not just your prayers, but the prayers of generations before you. You see, I have always had a plan, even when life felt random, even when all you saw was loss. My plan has always been to prosper you, to give you hope and a future, not just someday, now. You are entering a season where what I spoke over you long ago is finally being fulfilled. This is not just another day. This is a holy moment, a turning point. I am awakening things inside you that you thought were buried, dreams you gave up on, passions you silenced. I am calling them back to life. It's okay to be afraid, but don't let fear stop you. Let it be the evidence that what's ahead is worth it. Let it remind you that you're stepping into territory the enemy doesn't want you to claim, but he has no power over what I've blessed. He cannot block what I've decreed. You are covered by grace, wrapped in favor, and surrounded by angels. You will not be shaken. You will not be moved. Because I, the Lord your God, go before you. You may have been delayed, but you are not disqualified. You may have been broken, but you are not beyond repair. My healing is complete. My love is perfect. My mercy is new every morning. And today, my voice is reaching you to remind you your miracle is close, closer than you think. I need you to believe again, to hope again, to prepare your heart, not for more struggle, but for joy, for restoration, for answered prayers and new beginnings. This is the moment I want you to remember when you look back and say, that was the day everything began to change. This is the beginning of the turnaround. You are not alone in this. I've assigned angels to walk with you, to fight for you, to cover you when the pressure feels too great. And your angel will not rest until the blessing reaches your hands, until the miracle is fully delivered, until you see the fullness of what I have spoken. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. That isn't just hope. That's me. That's my spirit, confirming what your soul already senses. I've placed this moment in front of you not to tease you, but to prepare you. You've been walking through shadows, but the light is rising now. You've been asking, when, Lord? And my answer to you today is, now. You are not watching this by chance. I've guided your steps to this very word, because I want you to know your waiting has not been wasted. Every delay had purpose. Every detour was part of my plan. I did not bring you this far to leave you disappointed. I have carved out a miracle that fits your life in ways you cannot yet see. A miracle that makes sense of the pain, redeems the time you thought was lost, and opens doors you weren't even knocking on. Your season is shifting. Comment 555 if you're ready for what I'm releasing into your life. The reason the pressure increased lately is because you're close. The reason the attacks have felt more personal, more relentless, is because you're standing on the threshold of transformation. The enemy is threatened, not by who you were, but by who you're becoming. He sees the glow returning to your soul. He hears the whisper of destiny, and he's desperate to distract you, to make you doubt again. But don't turn away. Not now. Not when I've brought you so far. You were born for this moment. You've been trying to understand everything, trying to put the pieces together, but I never asked you to figure it all out. I asked you to follow me. Faith isn't built in comfort, it's forged in fire. And your faith, though tested, has not failed. It has grown. Even in silence, you chose to stay. Even in confusion, you still prayed. Even in loneliness, you reached out for me. And I saw all of it. I see you now. And I call you faithful. I know the burdens you've been carrying. The kind that press into your chest and make it hard to breathe. I know how tired you've been of saying I'm fine when your heart is quietly breaking. But I have not left you to carry it all alone. I am lifting the weight from your shoulders, even now as you listen. I am exchanging your sorrow for joy, your fear for peace, your heaviness for strength. This miracle that is coming, it's not just about blessing your life, it's about healing your soul. Comment 1212 if you receive the healing and breakthrough I am bringing. This miracle is personal. It's not a general blessing or a vague promise. It's tailored to the things you whispered in the dark when no one was around, to the longings you were too afraid to speak aloud. I know every one of them, and I have not turned a deaf ear. When you were crying and thought no one noticed, I was counting your tears. When your heart broke and you had no words to pray, I was still listening. Nothing escapes me. Nothing is too small or too lost for me to restore. You've been asking me to show you a sign. Here it is. My words reaching your heart in this very moment. I don't do random. I do divine timing. I do perfect alignment. And I am aligning everything for your good. I've been preparing the path, smoothing the rough places, removing the wrong people, and guarding the doors that are not meant for you. And now, I am opening what no man can shut. Your miracle may not arrive the way you imagined. It may come quietly. It may surprise you. But when it comes, you will know it's from me. Because it will bring peace that doesn't make sense. It will bring joy that rises without effort. It will bring a shift so deep that even the people around you will see the change. Not because you forced it, but because I ordained it. There is a reason your spirit won't settle. That's me, stirring your heart for something greater. I never meant for you to settle into the pain. I never intended for you to make a home in the valley. I've called you higher. I've called you into more. You've seen glimpses of what I can do, but now you'll walk in it fully. You've cried for breakthrough, and it's already in motion. You've asked for confirmation, and here it is. You're not waiting on me, I'm waiting on your yes. I am calling you to believe again, not just with your words, but with your actions, with your surrender, with your trust. Step forward, even if your knees shake, even if your heart is afraid. Step forward anyway, because when you move in faith, heaven moves with you. Your miracle is already released, but your faith is the key that opens your hands to receive it. You've been through too much to give up now. You didn't survive that pain just to go back to what broke you. You didn't endure the storms to live a life of barely getting by. I didn't save you for you to live hidden in fear and shame. I saved you for purpose, for glory, for impact. Your life carries weight in the kingdom. Your story is not over, it's just beginning. This is the kind of miracle that shifts your generations, that heals old wounds, that breaks cycles, that restores what others thought was permanently lost. What I'm doing in your life will be so evident, even those who doubted you will see it and say, "Only God could have done this." And they'll be right, because this miracle has my fingerprint all over it. You don't have to beg me for what I've already prepared. You don't have to earn my love. I gave it freely. You don't have to strive for my favor. It rests on you because you're mine. I see your heart. I see your fight. And I'm proud of you. You've kept going when quitting looked easier. You've held on to faith when it would have made more sense to let go. You've kept believing, and now I am rewarding that faith. The wait is almost over. You are stepping into answered prayers, into healing, into favor, into freedom. And no, it's not too late. I am the God who redeems time, who restores years, who breathes life into dry bones. Nothing is wasted with me. Nothing is too broken for me to use. And everything the enemy meant for harm, I will turn for your good. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I was there, holding you together when nothing made sense. I've seen your quiet strength, your broken prayers, your deep questions. And I need you to know this now. I'm not just sending a miracle. I am walking it straight into your life. There is a reason you're hearing me in this exact moment, because something holy is near. I am preparing to release a wave of favor, restoration, and healing that will rewrite your story. You won't look like what you've been through. The pain, the loss, the emptiness, it's not the end. It was the shaping. It was me getting you ready for something greater than your eyes can see. You felt forgotten, but I was just working behind the scenes. I was protecting the promise while preparing your heart to carry it. Comment 777 if you receive this word deep in your spirit. You've been feeling the weight for a reason. What I'm placing on your life is too precious to hand to someone who isn't ready. I had to strengthen your spirit before I could release what I've kept reserved for you. And now, because you didn't give up, because you stayed faithful even when you felt lost, I am saying, get ready. Not in some distant future, not someday. Now, it's time to see what I meant when I said, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has imagined what I have prepared for those who love me. This is about more than just blessing you with things. This is about restoring the fire in your soul, bringing your purpose back to life, reminding you of who you really are. You've been so focused on survival that you've forgotten how powerful you are when you walk in my strength. You are not weak. You are not defeated. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are covered. I am lifting your eyes now so you can see beyond what hurt you. This miracle is more than a single moment. It's a shift. It's a reset. It's me reaching into your life and turning what the enemy meant to destroy you into something that builds you. I do not waste pain. I use it. Every tear, every scar, every moment you thought would break you, I'm using it all. I am turning ashes into beauty. I am giving you joy where sorrow tried to take root. I am filling the empty places with purpose. Comment 999 if you feel this word is for you. You are stepping into something holy. You may not feel ready, but I've already declared you are. You've already passed tests you didn't even know were tests. You've already been refined in the fire, and now it's time to rise. This is your rising season. The things that used to break you will no longer shake you. The wounds that once kept you stuck will no longer hold power. I am making you whole again, and wholeness is where the miracle lives. I want you to understand this. When I bless you, it won't just be for you. Your breakthrough will overflow. Your healing will touch others. Your testimony will shake foundations. You've asked me to use you, and I will, but I had to let you walk through the pain so you'd carry compassion. I had to let you experience loss so you'd appreciate the gain. What you've walked through has not disqualified you, it has qualified you. You've spent too long trying to make sense of what hurt you. Let it go. You don't need to understand it all to receive what's next. What I'm giving you will not make sense anyway. It will be too sudden, too beautiful, too precise. You'll look around and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right, because I want the glory. I want the world to see what happens when someone holds on even when everything inside says to quit. I have heard your cries in the quiet. I have seen the tears fall when no one was looking. I have felt your heart ache for relief. And I promise you this, it is on the way. Not in a shallow, temporary way, but in a deep, healing, permanent way. The peace you've prayed for, the answer you've waited on, the breakthrough you've dreamed of. I am not a distant God. I am near, and I am not just promising, I am delivering. Don't measure my power by your surroundings. Miracles often come in ordinary moments. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit expectant. You don't need to force anything. Just stay connected to me. Stay rooted in truth. Keep walking, one step at a time. Your angel isn't just guarding you, they're guiding you. You're being led. Even in the quiet, even in the stillness, movement is happening in the unseen. This is the kind of miracle that leaves you changed. It will change how you pray. It will change how you love. It will change how you see yourself. No more living in shame. No more dragging your past into your future. No more believing the lie that you missed your moment. I am the God who restores, revives, and resets, and I am doing it now for you. Do not be afraid of how big the shift will be. I will give you the grace to carry it. I will send the right people to walk with you. I will provide the wisdom you need at every turn. This is not about what you can do. This is about what I'm doing through you. Let go of the pressure. Release the weight. I never asked you to do it alone. I've always planned to walk you through it. You are on the edge of a promise fulfilled. I know it's been hard. I know the weight has felt endless. But I have never lied to you, and I will not start now. What I spoke over you still stands. My word does not return void. Heaven is still backing you. Angels are still surrounding you. My hand is still on you. You have not been forgotten, you've been preserved. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You will see the fruit of your faith. You will see the answers you cried out for. You will see why the warfare was so intense. It wasn't because you were weak, it was because you were dangerous to the enemy's plans. And now, I am raising you up, stronger, clearer, closer to me than ever before. That was me. That was my strength holding you. That was my mercy surrounding you. And now I am speaking clearly. Everything you've been through has led you to this very moment, a divine moment, a miracle moment, a heaven-sent turning point. You've been asking me why it's taken so long. You've questioned the silence. You've wondered if maybe you misunderstood me. Let me assure you, nothing I've promised you has changed. The delays didn't cancel the blessing. The storms didn't erase the plans. The confusion didn't take me by surprise. I am still working, still moving, and still preparing. The waiting season has built something deep in you, something strong. And now, I am calling it forth. Now, I'm shifting things for your good, even in the places you thought were dead. Comment 1010 if you still believe I am working all things together for your good. Let's talk about that feeling you've had lately, the one you haven't told anyone about, that quiet ache in your heart, like you're stuck between who you used to be and who you're becoming. You feel the change coming, but you can't see it yet. That's not confusion, that's transition. And transitions feel uncomfortable. You're shedding the weight of the past while preparing to walk into something new. Don't panic in this process. I'm walking you through it. You're not behind. You're not late. You're exactly where I need you to be for what's next. Sometimes I hold the miracle until you're ready to carry it. I don't delay to punish you, I wait to protect you. You asked me for blessings and I said yes, but I've also been building the strength in you to hold them. Because I don't just want you to receive, I want you to keep it. I want you to live in it. That's why you felt pressure. That's why things have stretched you. You were being strengthened, not punished. You were being prepared, not passed over. And now, the season is shifting. You're entering a time where the things I've whispered in private will be seen in public. The prayers you've prayed through tears are about to rise into praise. The places where you felt forgotten will be the exact places where I show up in power. You are walking into a divine reversal. The very area where you experienced your deepest pain will become the place of your greatest testimony. Comment 1515 if you feel this confirmation settling into your spirit. Listen to me, your miracle is not coming because you've earned it. It's coming because I love you, because I made a covenant with you, because my promises are rooted in my character, not your perfection. You are mine. And I don't bless you just to bless you. I bless you so that others can see who I am through your life. I am writing a story with your days that will point others back to me. That's how valuable you are. That's how much you matter. When you were about to give up, I was fighting for you. When you were drowning in worry, I was speaking peace over your future. When you didn't see a way forward, I was already making a way. Just because you couldn't see the path doesn't mean I wasn't paving it. Faith is trusting me even when you can't trace me. And you've trusted me more than you know. That's why this miracle is being released. That's why the breakthrough can no longer be delayed. I'm honoring the faith you held onto when it felt like nothing was changing. I know how tired you've been. I know how heavy it's felt. You've been holding so much for so long that you've forgotten what it's like to rest. But I am calling you into rest now, not because the journey is over, but because I want you to receive what's next from a place of peace, not panic. The pressure is lifting. The fear is losing its grip. You're going to breathe again. You're going to feel joy again. Not just moments of happiness, but a deep, lasting, God-given peace that steadies your soul. The miracle I'm releasing isn't just going to fix a few things, it's going to realign your life. What felt broken is being restored. What was stuck is being released. What was missing is being returned. I am the God of full restoration. I don't just give pieces, I bring fullness. I don't patch up the old, I make things new. This is a new thing I'm doing. You've been faithful with the little, and now I'm about to trust you with more. Not because you chased it, but because you stayed with me through the trial. There's a reason the enemy fought you so hard. He saw what was coming before you did. He tried to shut you down before you discovered who you are in me. But he failed. You're still standing. And that alone is proof of my power. If only you could see what's waiting on the other side of your persistence. If only you could see the doors I've already opened, the blessings already in motion. But even if you can't see it all yet, trust me, it's coming, and it's closer than it's ever been. So let me remind you again, don't give up now. Don't walk away from this moment. I am closer than your next breath. I am moving in ways you can't imagine. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Heaven knows your name. The angels assigned to you have not grown tired. They are working, warring, and clearing paths in the unseen so you can walk in victory. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a brand new chapter. And I, your God, have already written it. I have already prepared the blessing. I have already spoken the promise. I have already cleared the way. Now it's time for you to walk in it. With confidence, with peace, with boldness, with expectation. Your miracle is already moving. The only thing left is for you to receive it. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I see the way you've stayed kind in a world that hasn't always been kind to you, and I want you to know it hasn't gone unnoticed. I've been keeping record not to punish you, but to reward you. I'm a just God, and your time is coming. There's a reason you've been feeling restless. It's because your spirit knows something's shifting. You've outgrown old places. You no longer fit where you used to be. The doors that closed weren't rejection, they were redirection. I wasn't denying you, I was guiding you. Sometimes I have to close off the familiar so you can walk into the fulfillment. I won't let you stay stuck in what I've already called you out of. You are made for more, and more is what's coming. Comment 1717 if you're ready to walk out of what's behind and into what's ahead. You may feel like you've been losing pieces of yourself, like life has chipped away at your peace, your hope, your energy. But I have not let a single part of you go unnoticed. I collect every piece and I make them whole again. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. What you've been through did not disqualify you, it prepared you. There is nothing in your story that I can't use. Every scar will serve a purpose. Every weakness will become a place for my strength to rest. You've been asking me to change your situation, but I've been changing you first. Because when you change, everything around you has to shift too. I've been refining you, not punishing you. I've been stretching you to prepare you for what I've already prepared for you. And now, you're closer than you've ever been. This miracle isn't just about getting you out of a hard season. It's about launching you into your purpose. It's about showing you who you are through my eyes, not through the pain of your past. I know you've had to walk through seasons that made no sense. People left, doors shut, and you wondered where I was. But I was never absent. I was behind the scenes, protecting your destiny from what you couldn't yet understand. I had to remove people whose intentions weren't pure. I had to shut doors that led to dead ends. I had to allow you to walk through the wilderness so you could learn to depend fully on me. You weren't being punished, you were being preserved. Comment Amen if you know I have never left your side. This miracle will not be rushed. It has been perfectly timed. You may have thought I was late, but I was right on schedule. Because what I'm about to do won't just bless you, it will teach you that my timing is always better than your plans. I know how long you've waited. I know how many nights you've cried out for me to step in. And I want you to hear me now. My hand is moving. Your prayers have not gone unanswered. Your tears have not gone unseen. I have heard every word, and I am responding. You've grown tired. I understand that. I see how heavy the days have felt, but I'm proud of you for not quitting. You may not feel strong, but you are. Because even in your weakness, you kept going. Even when you were tired of hoping, you kept believing. And that faith, small as it may have felt, is the very thing that moves mountains. I'm not waiting for you to be perfect. I'm responding to your faith. There are blessings ahead of you that will erase the pain behind you. There are doors opening that no man can shut. There are new beginnings waiting that don't carry the weight of your past. You are walking into something brand new. And I need you to be ready, not just with your hands open, but with your heart prepared. Let go of what didn't happen. Release what you thought your life should have looked like. I'm doing something better. Something you didn't even know to pray for. Something that will make you say, "Now I understand why I had to wait." Your name is being spoken in places you haven't even entered yet. Opportunities are being shaped around you. People are being positioned to bless you. This is the favor you've prayed for. This is the open heaven you've longed to see. And the beauty of it all is that you didn't have to chase it. You just stayed close to me, and I'm bringing it to you. Because what's for you will always find you when you're walking with me. You won't have to beg for what I've already given. You won't have to fight for what I've already secured. Your miracle isn't hanging in the balance, it's already been written into your story. And now, chapter by chapter, it's unfolding. Slowly, then all at once. Like the dawn breaking after a long night, it's coming into view. And when it arrives, it won't feel forced. It'll feel like home, because it was always meant for you. So don't look back. Don't compare your journey. Don't second-guess your value. I have chosen you. I have marked you. I have called you by name. And everything I start, I finish. I don't leave things half done. What I've started in you, I will complete. The dreams that feel delayed are still alive. The hopes you buried are still growing roots beneath the surface. And very soon, the harvest will come. I am with you through it all. In the waiting, in the breaking, in the rebuilding, I have not changed. My love has not lessened. My plans have not failed. You are safe in my hands. You are loved beyond measure. And you are about to see what happens when you trust me, even when you can't trace me. I protected your purpose by pruning what was never planted by me. You saw endings, but I was making space for beginnings. You felt loss, but I was laying the foundation for something eternal. Every closed door was covered in grace. Every delay held divine protection. Nothing I allowed was wasted. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are things you prayed for that didn't come to pass, and you've blamed yourself. But I need you to know some of those no's were the greatest gifts I ever gave you. I saw what you couldn't. I heard conversations behind your back. I knew the true heart behind what looked good on the surface. And I shut it down, not to punish you, but to preserve you, to protect the miracle that is now on its way. The miracle that is pure, real, and lasting. You've had enough of temporary blessings that fall apart. Now, I'm giving you something eternal. You've been walking through this season with quiet endurance. No one knows how deep the pain went. No one understands how much strength it's taken just to keep moving. But I know, and I've been watching. And I am telling you this with all of heaven as witness, your season of silent suffering is ending. Joy is returning. Not the shallow kind that fades overnight, but a deep, soul-steadying joy. The kind that no circumstance can steal. The kind that reminds you who you are and whose you are. Comment, Amen, if you believe your season is shifting right now. There are blessings being prepared in rooms your name has already entered. I've placed your name on hearts and in conversations you don't even know about yet. You haven't seen the full picture because I've only shown you pieces, but trust me, it's coming together. I've woven every part of your life into something beautiful. You'll look back and see how the broken pieces were always meant to fit. What felt like chaos was me building a masterpiece. What felt like wandering was me guiding you home. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I don't choose people based on status or titles. I choose based on the heart. And yours has been seeking me, even in the silence. Even when you weren't sure, I was still listening. That is what moves me. Not perfection, but persistence. Not strength, but surrender. I don't need you to have it all together. I just need your yes, your willingness, your faith, even if it's just a flicker. There are things I'm about to bring into your life that will surprise you. You won't have to fight for them. You won't have to beg or plead. They will arrive in peace, wrapped in my timing, with no sorrow attached. These are gifts from me, pure, perfect, and placed in your life because you trusted me even when it was hard. The kind of blessings that make you forget the years of lack, the kind that redeem everything. Comment 1111 if you are ready to receive what I have already prepared for you. The waiting you've endured is not just a pause, it's been a positioning. I've been moving things around, aligning people and places, setting up moments that will unlock the very things you've prayed for. You've felt stuck, but you're actually being placed with precision, like a key crafted for a specific door. And now that door is about to open, not by force, not by striving, but by favor. Let me speak to the fear that still lingers in your heart. The fear that says, what if it doesn't happen? What if I get disappointed again? I understand that fear. I know how heavy it feels. But I want you to bring it to me. Not because I'm angry about your doubt, but because I want to replace it with trust. You don't have to pretend with me. I already know. And still I say you are chosen. You are worthy. You are ready. This miracle is not just about you. It's about the generations after you, the people watching you, the ones who will be inspired by your story. I am doing something through you that will outlive you. That's why the pressure has felt so intense. That's why the attacks came so suddenly. But the battle is already won. The enemy knew what was coming, and he tried to shake you, but you're still standing. And because you didn't give up, you're going to see the fullness of what I've promised. The road has been long, the nights have been dark, but morning is coming. And with it, clarity. With it, peace. With it, answers. You've been walking by faith, and now you're about to see by sight. I've spoken the word. I've released the provision. I've assigned angels to protect it as it makes its way to you, and not one force in hell can stop what I've started. You'll begin to notice small signs, gentle nudges, confirmations that feel like more than coincidence. That's me, that's my spirit, showing you that things are shifting. Don't rush it, don't force it, just stay close, keep listening, keep trusting. I haven't brought you this far to leave you now. You've crossed through too much pain to not walk into promise. You've cried too many tears to not see the joy I have stored up for you. When I move suddenly. You may feel like nothing is happening, and then everything changes at once. So stay ready. Prepare your heart. Protect your peace. Watch what you speak. Don't curse what I'm still cultivating. Trust that even in the unseen, I'm working. And when it comes, you'll know it was me. There will be no doubt, no confusion, just peace. I was present when you were too broken to speak, when all you could do was sit in silence and wonder if your prayers had disappeared into the air. But your prayers did not vanish. They reached me, every single one. And now, I'm answering them in a way that will leave no room for doubt it was me all along. You've waited so long that you've almost convinced yourself it's safer not to hope. But I didn't create you to live in fear of disappointment. I created you to walk in faith. I placed resilience in your spirit and fire in your soul. You're not here to just survive, you're here to rise, to overcome, to walk in the power of my promise. And the miracle I'm sending you now will not just be a blessing, it will be a declaration, a statement to the world that I do not abandon my children. Comment 222 if you still believe I have something powerful coming your way. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I know what people have said. I know what the enemy has whispered, that maybe you're not chosen, maybe you're not worthy, maybe the blessing passed you by, but all of that is a lie. From the beginning, I set you apart. Before anyone saw your value, I marked you with my love. Before you knew how to pray, I had already planned how I would deliver you. You are not forgotten. You are not one of the overlooked ones. You are my beloved. This miracle that's coming, it isn't just for your comfort. It's coming to break every lie you've believed about who you are and what you're capable of. I'm showing you who you are in me. You are not too late. You are not broken beyond repair. You are exactly the person I want to bless. Not because you've done everything right, but because you've stayed when it was hard. Because you kept looking for me when it would have been easier to walk away. That faith is precious to me, and I am honoring it now. I want you to understand how deeply involved I am in every detail of your life. Not just the big moments. Every quiet step, every hidden battle, every tear you wiped away in silence. I was there. I was collecting those tears, storing them, and turning them into a harvest. The pain that once threatened to break you is now becoming the soil for your greatest breakthrough. I'm bringing beauty from the ashes. Not just enough to help you heal, but enough to help others heal through your testimony. Comment 333 if you receive that your pain is being turned into purpose. It's not about what you've lost, it's about what I'm restoring. It's about what I'm bringing that will be better than anything that left. Stop mourning what I've removed and start expecting what I'm about to deliver. I do not take without giving. I do not strip without rebuilding. And what I rebuild is always stronger. This is why some things fell apart. They couldn't handle the weight of the blessing I'm bringing next. I had to clear the space so that when the blessing arrives, there is room for it to flourish. You are about to be overtaken by grace, not just touched by it, overtaken. That means my goodness will start showing up in every corner of your life, in unexpected places, in ordinary moments, in areas you gave up on. Don't be surprised when peace starts showing up where anxiety used to live. Don't be shocked when doors open without you having to force them. This is the fruit of faith. This is the result of surrender. I am flooding your life with favor, and no force can stop it. You don't need to be afraid of what's next. You don't need to keep bracing for the worst. That's not faith. That's fear dressed as protection. Let it go. You don't need to protect yourself from the blessing I'm sending. Just receive it. Open your hands, open your heart. Let go of the mindset that says you have to struggle for everything. I am shifting your season. You have sowed with tears. Now you will reap with joy. The people who walked away, the ones who didn't see your worth, they served their purpose. Don't chase what I released. Don't cling to what I've removed. Your future does not depend on people who couldn't see the vision I've placed in your heart. What's ahead of you is far greater than what's behind. What I'm doing next is not tied to old approval. I am raising you up in a new way, with new strength, with fresh oil, with divine strategy. You're going to feel different in the days ahead. More peace, more clarity, more confidence. That's because I'm renewing your mind. I'm softening your heart. I'm lifting the weight you've been carrying so long it started to feel normal. It's not normal to live tired, defeated, and anxious all the time. That's not what I've designed for you. I created you for joy, for freedom, for purpose. And that's what I'm restoring to you now. Don't try to explain this season to everyone. Some won't understand, and that's okay. This isn't about their approval. This is about your obedience. What I'm asking you to walk into requires boldness. It requires faith. You're stepping into miracles that eyes have not seen, that ears have not heard, that minds cannot comprehend. But your spirit knows. Deep down, you know this is the shift. This is the moment when the breakthrough hits, and it will remember that it was me. Don't give credit to chance or luck. It will be too precise, too timely, too powerful to be anything but divine. I want the world to see what I can do with someone who just refused to quit, who kept showing up, who kept believing. That's you, and this miracle is your reward. So keep moving forward. Keep your eyes on me. Let your heart rest. You are stepping into something holy, something promised, something covered in my favor. This isn't hype. This is heaven, and it's coming straight to you. I know you feel like time is slipping through your hands. You've been watching the calendar change, the seasons pass, and the pressure of life increase, and deep inside, you wonder if it's too late. But I am not bound by time. I created time, and I hold it in my hands. I restore time. I redeem it. I bring things together in a single moment that years of effort couldn't accomplish. I will do for you in days what you tried to do in decades. When I move, everything changes. Comment 555 if you believe that God can restore what time tried to steal from you. I am rebuilding you, not just on the outside, but within. You've looked for peace in people, in plans, in things, but true peace comes from me, and I'm planting it deep in your soul now. The kind of peace that settles you even when things aren't perfect yet. The kind of peace that says, I trust you, God, even when I don't understand. That peace will guard your heart. That peace will silence the lies. That peace will carry you until the miracle becomes visible. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This journey you've been on, it's been heavy, but the heaviness is lifting. The burdens are being exchanged for blessings. You've walked through sorrow, but joy is coming. And not just any joy. The joy of seeing promises fulfilled, of seeing prayers answered, of looking back and saying, now I understand why I had to walk through that season. The struggle shaped you, it refined you, but it did not break you. And now, the strength you gained in the fire is becoming the foundation for the favor you're about to walk into. Don't compare your journey to others. Don't look around and measure your progress by someone else's highlight reel. What I'm doing in your life is unique. It's sacred. It's timed according to your purpose. You are not behind. You're in my hands. And I never lose what I hold. I have kept you when you thought you wouldn't make it. I've lifted you when no one else knew you were falling. And now, I'm preparing to launch you into a place that reflects the depth of your obedience. Comment 1212 if you receive the launch into the next season God is preparing for you. The people who doubted you, who overlooked you, who spoke against you, they don't have the final say. I do. And I say you are chosen. I say you are blessed. I say you are rising. I say you are covered. What they said will fall to the ground. What I've said will rise and bear fruit. The oil I've poured over your life wasn't meant to blend in. It was meant to set you apart. That's why some people couldn't stay. That's why certain places no longer felt like home. I'm calling you into higher places now. You've been carrying promises for years. Some days they felt light. Other days they felt like weight you couldn't bear. But you never let them go. And because of that, you're about to see them born into reality. There's a release happening in the spirit. Heaviness is leaving. Clarity is coming. What used to confuse you is about to make perfect sense. I'm revealing things to you that you weren't ready to see before. Wisdom is being poured out. Direction is being made clear. You will not miss your way. I know the weariness in your bones. I know the ache that's been lingering in your spirit. But hear me, you are not running on empty. I am filling you again. I am breathing life back into dry places. You will wake up with new strength. You will walk with new confidence. Not because everything suddenly changed, but because you'll feel me with you again. And my presence is enough. My presence is your power. You've heard me in whispers. You've sensed me in small moments. But now, you're going to see me move in undeniable ways. Ways that make people ask, how did that happen for them? And you'll answer, it was God. Not your effort, not your connections, not your plan. Just me, because I want you to know what it feels like to be carried by grace, not pushed by pressure, not driven by fear, but led by my hand, surrounded by my goodness. You may feel unqualified. You may feel like others are more worthy, more equipped, but I don't choose the qualified, I qualify the chosen. And you are chosen. I placed gifts inside you that you've barely begun to tap into. There's more in you than you've allowed yourself to believe. I'm pulling it out now. I'm calling it forth. And no insecurity, no past failure, no voice of shame can stop what I'm awakening in you. Congratulations. God says, you will be very happy tonight because I am giving you that one thing. Don't skip God. Listen to me now, or you will miss this chance. My child, listen carefully. This moment is not an accident. This word is not reaching you by coincidence. I, the Lord your God, have chosen this exact time to speak to you. There is something I have kept for you, and tonight I am releasing it. But you must not skip this. If you turn away or rush through what I'm saying, you might miss the very blessing you've been crying out for. I am not only speaking to your ears, but to your spirit. Watch and hear till the end, because what I am giving you is not small. It is what you've prayed for in silence, what you wept for behind closed doors. Comment, Amen, if your heart feels this is meant for you. That one thing you have carried in your heart for so long, the breakthrough, the miracle, the healing, the answer, the opportunity, the shift, the restoration is now at your door. Tonight, you will be very happy, because I, the Lord, am moving in your favor. I have heard you. I have seen your tears. I have watched you wrestle with delay, with pain, with questions. And I want you to know, I was never absent. I was never blind to it. My silence was not rejection, it was preparation. Because the size of what I am giving you required a deeper process. Let me be clear. This is not just about receiving something you want. This is about stepping into something I have prepared. I am not just handing you a gift. I am unlocking a chapter. And I don't want you to treat this casually. Because if you stop now, if you scroll away, if you think it's just another word, you will walk right past what was meant to change your life. What I am releasing tonight carries weight. And those who listen to me fully will hold what others only dream of. This is not a light thing. This is a divine appointment. Now, hear me. You've been faithful in the waiting. Even when you stumbled, even when you doubted, you still called on my name. You still whispered prayers when your heart was breaking. You still held on, even when it felt like nothing was changing. And because of that, I am rewarding you openly. You did not know it, but I was storing up every cry, every quiet act of faith, every small obedience. And tonight, I am turning the key. The door that looked locked forever is opening now. Not by your power, but by mine. Like the widow in Zarephath, who thought she had only enough for one last meal but obeyed my prophet and found a jar that never ran dry, your life is about to overflow. That one thing you thought you'd never see, it is on its way. That healing that felt impossible, I'm doing it. That relationship that broke you, I'm restoring what's beyond your understanding. That opportunity that kept slipping through your hands, I am placing it in your lap. But listen, I don't want you to just feel inspired. I want you to be ready. Because when I move, I don't delay. If you believe this is your moment, comment 1111 right now. You might be wondering, why now? Why tonight? Because I am God, and I decide the time of favor, and this is your time. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for what I'm about to do. And the pain you've walked through was not pointless. It softened your heart. It broke down your pride. It made you lean on me, not on people. It brought you to your knees, where I could whisper truth into your soul. And that truth is this: I have never left you. There were moments you thought I had. There were nights when you asked, God, where are you? And I was there, even then, holding your future in my hands, protecting it, shielding it from things you didn't even know were trying to destroy it. That job that fell through, I allowed it. That door that closed, I shut it. That person who left you, I removed them. Not because I wanted to hurt you, but because I was making space. I was aligning the path for the one thing that truly fits you. And now, it is ready. Some of you have been under spiritual attack. You've been fighting battles in your mind, in your health, in your finances. But listen to me. No weapon formed against you has prospered. You are still here, still breathing, still hoping, and that is proof of my protection. You were supposed to be destroyed, but I kept you. You were supposed to lose your mind, but I held your peace. You were supposed to give up, but something in you, my spirit, wouldn't let go. That was me. Always me. Do not take this lightly. This word is confirmation for what you've sensed but couldn't explain. You felt something shifting. You felt something changing. That's because the atmosphere around you has been rearranging in your favor. I have dispatched angels on your behalf. I have set things in motion that no one can stop. You are walking into answered prayers. You are stepping into promised places. You are moving from waiting to receiving. But don't you dare disconnect now. There's more I need to tell you. There's more I'm revealing. But only to those who stay close. Only to those who won't skip, won't scroll, won't silence the whisper of the Spirit right now. My child, this is your moment. And what I am doing will not just bless you. It will bless those connected to you. It will heal generations. It will break chains that have wrapped around your family line for decades. That's why the battle was so intense. Because the enemy saw what was coming, even before you did. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. But he failed. He couldn't stop you. And now, you will see with your eyes what I promised in the dark. You will hold what you almost gave up on. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will rest again. Because I am restoring what the locusts have eaten. I am multiplying what was lost. I am bringing beauty out of ashes, joy out of mourning, and strength out of weakness. My power has no limit. My presence is with you right now. If this speaks to your spirit, like this video now, not later. Now, I have watched you sit in silence, feeling forgotten. I've seen the smile you wear in front of others, while your heart quietly aches. But I know you. I know the real you. I know the you who wakes up tired from the weight of it all. I know the you who still tries to believe, even when everything screams that it's over. And that is why I'm showing up tonight, to tell you it's not over, it's beginning. You are not here by accident. You were led to this for a reason, because I wanted to remind you of who you are and whose you are. You are my child, you are my chosen, you are my beloved, and I will not leave you where you are. I am lifting you, I am defending you, I am opening doors for you that no one can close. I am pouring favor on your name, even in rooms you haven't entered yet. So, do not fear. Do not shrink. Do not doubt. I am the Lord your God, the same God who parted the Red Sea, the same God who shut the lions' mouths for Daniel, the same God who raised Lazarus from the dead, the same God who walked on water, calmed storms, fed thousands, and healed the blind. I have not changed. And I am the same God fighting for you now. This is the turning point. And I will not let you walk away empty. You've waited, you've prayed, you've hoped. And now you will see the reward of trusting me, even when nothing made sense. Comment 222 if you trust that this is the moment God has prepared for you. You need to understand something very important. The delay was not denial. The silence was not absence. I was working behind the scenes while you were wondering if I had forgotten you. You thought heaven was quiet, but I was orchestrating the impossible for you. I saw what the enemy was planning before you even knew to pray. I blocked things that would have destroyed you. I slowed you down not to punish you, but to protect you. I didn't give it to you back then because your heart wasn't healed enough to carry it. But now, you are ready. You may still feel broken in some areas, but you are stronger than you know. The fire didn't burn you, it refined you. The pain didn't destroy you, it prepared you. You didn't lose time, you gained wisdom. And what I'm placing in your life now is not temporary. This is not a small blessing. This is something with weight, with roots, with purpose. I don't just want you to receive it, I want you to keep it. That's why I took the time to build you from the inside out. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking in a deeper language. Through the disappointments, I was teaching you how to depend on me. Through the closed doors, I was showing you how to trust me and not chase what doesn't belong to you. Through the tears, I was washing away the false hopes you were holding on to. Now, you're ready. Your spirit is clear, your mind is focused, and your heart is positioned to receive. So, I say again, do not miss this. Tonight, you will be very happy, because I'm giving you what you've waited so long for. There is a shift happening right now. The heavens are open. The season is changing, and what didn't move for years is moving now. That promise that felt distant is coming close. The door that stayed shut, no matter how hard you knocked, is opening without you even touching it. I am moving things into alignment: people, places, timing, and resources. I am removing every spiritual blockage, every unseen opposition. The resistance you've been facing is breaking in this moment because my hand is upon you. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are the one I've marked with favor. You're the one I've hidden in plain sight. And now I'm revealing you in my perfect timing. The world will be surprised, but heaven has always known what I placed inside you. You carry destiny. You carry promise. You carry light. And that's why the attacks have been so fierce. But the enemy made one mistake: he let you live long enough to see my promise come to pass. And nothing he does now can stop it. I want you to remember something. I am not limited by your situation. I am not held back by what you lack. I am not intimidated by what's coming against you. I don't need perfect conditions to bless you. I don't need a path already made. I create new roads in the wilderness. I make rivers in dry places. I bring water out of rocks. I do the impossible, and I'm doing it for you. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. Not because you're perfect, but because I'm faithful. Comment 333 to declare your faith and align with what I'm releasing right now. Even in your weakest moments, you stayed connected to me. That quiet prayer you whispered through your tears, I heard it. That tiny act of obedience no one else noticed, I saw it. That time you chose to forgive instead of holding on to bitterness, I honored it. Every time you chose to walk in faith instead of fear, you were sowing seeds. And now you're about to reap. The harvest is ready. The season has shifted. I am bringing the increase. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research, and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I'm not just restoring what was lost. I'm giving you more. I'm giving you better. I'm giving you double for every year the enemy tried to steal from you. This is not just compensation. This is restoration with overflow. You will not be empty again. You will not wander in confusion anymore. You will not stay stuck in the past. I am healing the wounds. I am lifting the weight. I am sending you forward. You were never meant to stay in the place of sorrow. That was just a chapter, not the whole story. You are stepping into joy, into clarity, into peace. I am walking beside you through every change. My spirit is guiding you, even when you can't see the full picture. Trust the leading, trust the stirring, trust the open doors, and trust the closed ones too, because I see what you don't see. I know what you don't know. And I will never withhold anything good from you. You are not going back to what broke you. I am cutting off cycles. I am destroying patterns that kept you trapped. This time the freedom is real. This time the change is lasting. This time the peace won't fade, because I am the one doing it. Not your strength, not your strategy, not your striving me. I am fighting for you. I am standing between you and everything that tried to stop your progress, and no enemy can stand against me. You have no idea how close you are. The breakthrough is not on the way, it's here. The answer is not delayed, it's at your door. The miracle is not far, it's touching your life even now. I am speaking to the dry places. I am calling life out of what looked dead. I am making a way where there was no way. And you, my child, are the one I'm doing it for. Not someone else. You. You thought it was too late. You thought too much time had passed. But I'm not bound by time. I redeem time. I accelerate what was delayed. I restore what was lost. What should have taken years, I can do in a moment. What was taken from you, I can replace in better form. I am not finished with your story. I'm just getting started, so keep your faith strong. Keep your eyes on me, because what I'm doing will be undeniable. The ones who doubted you will witness the shift. The ones who turned away will see my hand on your life. The people who left you in the dark will watch you shine. Not because you need to prove anything, but because I'm proving my promise. You don't have to fight to be seen, I will reveal you. You don't have to chase anything, I'm bringing it to you. You just have to stay close to me, stay under my covering, stay in my presence. And tonight, joy is returning to your life. Peace is coming back. Hope is rising. The atmosphere around you is changing, and you can feel it. That's me. I am moving in your home. I am moving in your heart. I am touching every area of your life with my hand. And what I touch, I restore. What I breathe on, lives again. What I speak to rises in power. What I promised you, I will perform. What I began in you, I will complete. There is no delay that can cancel my word. There is no force that can stop my will. You will not leave this season empty-handed. You will walk away with fullness, with answers, with blessings you could not earn on your own. Comment 555 if you believe something is shifting for you right now. There were moments when you wanted to quit. You thought, maybe I should stop believing. Maybe I should stop hoping. But every time you tried to let go, something in you held on. That wasn't coincidence, that was me. I placed my spirit within you to keep your flame alive. Even when the world turned cold, even when you felt alone, my fire never went out. That quiet strength, that voice that whispered, keep going, that was me. I never left you, not for a moment. I was walking with you through the valleys. I was lifting your head when you were weary. I was holding your heart when it felt too heavy to carry. You may not have realized it, but you were growing through every trial. You were gaining strength, gaining wisdom, gaining authority. I wasn't just protecting your promise, I was preparing you for it. I was enlarging your heart so you could hold more joy. I was deepening your faith so you could trust me through the unknown. I was making your roots strong so the weight of my blessing wouldn't crush you. You thought the delay was punishment. It wasn't. It was process, and that process was not wasted. Every tear was seen. Every prayer was recorded. Every sleepless night I watched over you. When you sat in silence, wondering if anything would ever change, I was speaking peace over your life. I knew when to step in. I knew the exact hour to move. And that time has come. This is the season of release. What you have been holding on to by faith, I am placing into your hands by power, not by might, not by effort, but by my spirit. This is the kind of shift only I can bring. You didn't just survive the storm, you were transformed by it. And that's why you're ready. I don't give precious things to unprepared hands. I don't pour new wine into old wineskins. And now, because you've allowed me to change your heart, I'm pouring something fresh into your life. You will feel it, you will see it, you will know it was me. because it will be bigger than what you asked for. It will stretch beyond what you imagined. This is the harvest that was promised. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You prayed, "Lord, just show me one sign that you're still with me." And this word is that sign. I am confirming to you that I have not changed my plans. I have not forgotten what I spoke over you. I have not altered my design. You are still the one I've called. You are still the one I'm raising. You are still the one I will use to break chains and shift atmospheres. This blessing coming to your life is not only for you, it's connected to others who will be blessed through your obedience, your survival, your testimony. Comment 1212 to receive the fullness of what God has promised over your life. You've been in a battle, not just in the natural but in the spiritual. The enemy tried to wear you out with discouragement. He wanted to exhaust your faith, to make you settle for less, to tempt you into believing that maybe this is as good as it gets. But he underestimated the power of my spirit within you. He underestimated the fire I placed in your soul. He underestimated how much favor I've poured on your name. And now, he's defeated. The battle has shifted. The victory has been declared, and you will see it with your own eyes. Some of you have cried out, "God, I'm tired. I don't know how much more I can take." And I heard that. I caught that cry before it even left your lips. I sent angels to strengthen you, even when you didn't feel it. I placed people around you at just the right moment to speak encouragement into your spirit. I covered you in ways you didn't even see. You didn't just get through this on your own, I carried you. And I'm still carrying you, but now I'm carrying you into blessing. It's going to happen quickly. What was stuck will move. What was blocked will break open. The things you thought would take years, I will do in days. The things you thought would require begging, I will give freely. Because you stayed faithful when no one was watching. You loved me even when you didn't understand my plan. You kept your eyes on me even when the path was dark. And that faith, it moves me. That kind of heart attracts heaven. I am not just giving you what you lost, I am giving you more than you ever knew to ask for. I'm making your name known in places where you were once ignored. I'm placing your feet in rooms where decisions are made. I'm giving you influence not for ego, but for purpose. You will bless others because I am blessing you. You will speak life because I am filling you with it. You will walk in power because I am clothing you with it. There is no mountain I can't move. There is no sickness I can't heal. There is no relationship I can't restore. There is no past I can't redeem. Don't limit me to what you've seen before. Don't put boundaries around what I can do. I am the God of sudden shifts. I am the God of new beginnings. I am the God who raises the dead things and makes them live again. What you thought was final is not. What you thought was finished is being rewritten. Get ready for the doors to open. Get ready for the phone call, the letter, the encounter that changes everything. Get ready for the peace that makes no sense, the joy that floods your heart without warning. Get ready for clarity, for freedom, for boldness you never thought you'd have. This is not just another moment. This is the moment everything starts aligning. Not because of luck, not because of timing, because I declared it so. I am healing your heart as I speak. I am softening the places that hardened in pain. I am restoring the hope that got buried under years of disappointment. You are not the same person who walked through that pain. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You are more surrendered now. And that is why the door can open. That is why the promise can come. That is why the miracle can fall. You don't need to strive. You just need to stay. Stay with me. Stay rooted. Stay expectant. Stay open. Because the blessing is already in motion. The shift is already happening. And you will not miss it. I won't let you miss it. What I have for you is too important to slip by unnoticed. I am placing it in your path. I am placing it in your hands. And you will know this could only have been God. Many have walked past what I tried to give them because they were too distracted, too impatient, or too hurt to recognize me. But you, my child, you have paused. You've made room. And because of that, I am pouring something new into your life tonight. Comment 777 if you feel the shift happening around you. You may not see the full picture yet, but I want you to trust me. Trust that I am working out the details even when they're invisible to you. I've been arranging conversations you don't know about. I've been softening hearts behind the scenes. I've been preparing opportunities that seem out of reach. But nothing is out of my reach. I can change a situation in one breath. I can lift a person in one word. And I am speaking now. It is your time. Your joy is returning. That one thing, yes, the one you've cried about, begged me for, waited on, I'm placing it into your life. I didn't forget. I saw the nights you stayed awake, wondering when it would finally happen for you. I saw the way you smiled at others while secretly asking, God, what about me? You celebrated their blessings while carrying pain in your own heart. And still you praised me. Still you chose to believe. That kind of faith is rare. That kind of heart draws my favor. And now, your waiting will not go unrewarded. I have stored up a blessing that could only be opened in the right time. And the time is now. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not just answering your prayer, I'm exceeding it. I don't just give enough, I give abundantly. I don't just restore halfway, I make it better than before. That's who I am. I'm not a halfway God, I'm not a maybe God, I'm a yes and amen God. I'm a finisher. I'm a fulfiller. I'm the God who keeps promises, no matter how long it takes. And I promise you this, you will not be disappointed. What I'm bringing will make you forget the pain it took to get here. You're standing on the edge of something beautiful. You may not feel ready. You may still see the scars. But I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. If you give me your yes, I'll handle the rest. I will carry the weight. I will fight the battles. I will open the doors. You just keep walking, one step at a time, one day at a time. Even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Because that's when your faith grows. That's when your trust deepens. And that's when I do my greatest work. Some of you have been walking through something that felt like a wilderness. Dry, lonely, empty. But wilderness seasons are not punishment. They are preparation. It was in the wilderness that I taught my people how to rely on me daily. It was there I showed them miracles, fed them from heaven, and led them with fire. And it's the same with you. You've learned how to hear my voice more clearly. You've learned how to let go of what doesn't serve you. You've learned how to keep walking even when it's hard. And now, the wilderness is ending. You're stepping into a land of promise. Not just a place of comfort, but a place of calling. Not just relief from pain, but fulfillment of purpose. I don't want you to settle for survival. I want you to thrive. I want your heart full, your mind clear, your hands blessed, your home peaceful. And above all, I want your soul anchored in me. Because if you have everything else but lose sight of me, you'll feel empty. But if you have me, everything else will follow. Comment 999 if you know you're stepping into something you didn't expect but deeply needed. I want to remind you again, you are not forgotten. You are not just another face in the crowd. I know your name. I know your thoughts. I know your fears and your dreams. I know what you've never spoken out loud. I know the real you, and I love you completely. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your doubts, not your mistakes. I chose you before you ever made a choice about me, and I've stayed close to you, even when you ran far. This is the moment to come back fully, to let go of whatever you've been holding tighter than me. I'm not asking for your perfection, I'm asking for your heart. If you give me your heart again, I will do more than heal it. I will fill it with peace that silences anxiety. I will cover it with protection that no enemy can break through. I will surround it with joy that no storm can shake. Let me in fully, and I will show you what life with me really looks like. No more living halfway. No more almost blessings. No more cycles that take you 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. I'm breaking the patterns. I'm cutting the ties that held you back. I'm lifting you above the fear. I'm removing the weights you've carried far too long, and I'm setting you free, truly free. Not just on the outside, but in your spirit, in your thinking, in your heart. This is the kind of freedom that causes others to look at you and say, only God could have done that. And when they ask, you'll tell them. You'll say, it was all God. Not a program, not a person, not luck, God. Because I want the glory, not to boast, but so others will know what I can do for them too. You are a testimony in the making. You are walking proof of my goodness. And when your story unfolds, others will find hope. Others will believe again. Because you didn't give up. You didn't walk away when it got hard. You didn't stop believing when things didn't go your way. You stayed. You waited. You trusted. And now, the wait is turning into wonder. The pain is turning into purpose. The questions are turning into clarity. And your hands, once empty, are about to overflow. I'm not asking you to figure out how it's not your job. Your job is to believe. My job is to perform. So hold your head high. Lift your eyes. Walk forward in confidence. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. I am your shield. I am your defender. I am your provider. I am your peace. I am your joy. I am your healer. That one thing, yes, the very one you've prayed for in silence, is being released tonight. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. My spirit is near, my voice is clear, and if you open your heart fully, you will not only hear me, you will receive everything I've prepared. Comment 1010 if you feel the confirmation deep in your soul right now. I know how long you've carried this burden. You smiled through the pressure. You gave when you had nothing left. You stayed quiet when you were misunderstood. You worshipped through the tears. You remained faithful when it cost you everything. And I saw it all. You may have felt invisible, but to me, you were never hidden. I watched your every step. I caught every tear. I heard every whisper of hope in the dark. I held you up when you couldn't stand on your own. And I whispered to heaven, that one. Bless that one. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And tonight, heaven is responding. What you thought was delayed has only been preserved. I didn't deny you. I didn't turn away from you. I was preparing the blessing so that it wouldn't come too early and slip through your hands. I was preparing you, too. You thought nothing was changing, but inside you, strength was growing, faith was growing, discernment was growing. You were being shaped into someone who could not only receive the blessing, but carry it, protect it, and use it well. Some of you have been through heartbreak so deep that you stopped dreaming, you stopped expecting, you stopped hoping for anything good to come. But I'm reviving your hope right now. I'm breathing new life into the places that have felt numb. I'm touching the wounds that others caused and healing them in ways you didn't think possible. You won't have to pretend anymore. You won't have to carry it alone anymore. I am restoring you from the inside out. Don't listen to the lies that tell you it's too late. I created time. I rule over seasons. I restore what was lost. I redeem what was stolen. You may have been overlooked by people, but I've been watching over you. And now, I'm bringing you forward. I'm calling you into places where your voice will matter, where your presence will carry peace, where your story will inspire healing in others. I've prepared it all, and it starts now. You may feel unqualified, unsure, even undeserving. But I do not choose the most polished, I choose the most surrendered. I choose the ones who stayed when it was hard. I choose the ones who love me when no one is looking. I choose the ones who keep showing up, not because they're perfect, but because they believe in my promise. And that's you. That's why you're reading this now, because your spirit is open, because your heart has been waiting for this confirmation, and I'm giving it to you now. This is the moment you'll remember. This is the shift you'll talk about later when you say, everything changed after that night. You won't even be able to explain it fully. It will be a peace that suddenly washed over you, a confidence that rose out of nowhere, a healing that came in waves, and you'll know it was God. It was me. It was your Father, stepping in with power and saying, enough. Now is the time for my child to rise. Comment 1515 if you believe this moment is for you and you receive it fully. Every enemy that has been speaking lies to your mind is silenced now. Every spirit of delay is broken. Every chain of fear, guilt, and shame is falling off. You are not a prisoner to your past. You are not bound by what they said or didn't say. You are not stuck in who you used to be. I have already seen your tomorrow, and your tomorrow is filled with joy, purpose, and peace. Your tomorrow is full of open doors, and it begins tonight. The promise isn't far anymore. It's not just an idea, it's here. And I want you to believe again. I want you to expect again. I want you to open your heart without guarding it. You've been carrying pain like armor, trying to protect yourself from more disappointment. But I am your shield now. You don't have to fight like you used to. You don't have to survive anymore. You're stepping into rest, into safety, into peace that guards your mind and heart. The place you're headed is not like where you've been. You've cried too long. You've wandered too long. You've questioned too long. This is the place of settling, the place of fulfillment, the place of answered prayers, and I will walk with you into it. I won't drop you now. I won't let you go halfway. I will walk beside you, step by step, until you are standing fully in everything I've spoken over your life. And when you get there, you'll know this was the Lord's doing. Others might not understand your breakthrough. They might question how it happened. Let them wonder. Let them talk. You don't owe them answers. Your only responsibility is to walk in obedience and give glory to me. I will defend you. I will explain you. I will shine my light on your life so brightly that even your enemies will have to admit my hand is on you. You don't need to force what's coming. You don't need to chase after people or opportunities. What's for you will find you, because I'm sending it. It will come knocking. It will come confirmed. It will come wrapped in peace, not pressure. You'll recognize it because it will not come with confusion or chaos. It will come with clarity. I'm not a God of disorder. I bring everything together in perfect timing, in perfect alignment. And this blessing, this one thing is perfect for you. This is not about status. This is not about proving anything to the world. This is about intimacy with me. I want your heart, not just your requests. I want your trust, not just your need. And when you give me your whole heart, you'll never lack. I will take care of you. I will lead you. I will protect you. I will love you in ways you never thought possible. The kind of love that covers you on your worst days. The kind of love that never lets go. Tonight is holy. This moment is sacred. Do not rush past it. Sit in it. Let your spirit receive. Let your heart believe again. This is not the end of the road. This is the opening. This is the miracle. This is the promise being fulfilled. And I, the Lord your God, am the one doing it. That one thing I spoke of, I am placing it gently in your life, and it will not be taken away. You will see with your own eyes what I can do for those who stay faithful. You will live in peace. You will rejoice again. You will say, God did it, and you'll be right. The pain didn't cancel the promise. The delay didn't cancel the plan. The detours didn't disqualify the destiny. I am still in control, and what I've spoken over your life will come to pass. I am God, and I do not lie. Comment 1717 if you believe God's plan is still unfolding in your life. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may feel tired right now. You may feel like you have no strength left to keep hoping, to keep praying, to keep believing. But I want you to know, I am the strength you need. I will hold you up when you can't hold yourself up. I will be the steady hand that pulls you through this next chapter. You don't have to do this alone. I never asked you to carry it all. That weight, that pressure, that fear, it was never yours to hold. Let me lift it now. Let me take what's been crushing you in silence. The reason the pressure has been so heavy lately is because you're on the edge of something sacred. The enemy has fought you hard because he sees what's ahead. He doesn't fight what's not a threat. He doesn't attack empty hands. He sees the favor on your life. He sees the anointing I've placed on you. He sees the doors that are about to open. And that's why he's tried to break your spirit, steal your confidence, and cloud your mind. But he has failed. You are still here, still breathing, still believing. That means he lost. And you are about to rise higher than ever before. I know it's been hard. I know you've been misunderstood, betrayed, left out, forgotten. I know what people have done to you. I know what life has taken from you. But I want you to know, I have kept record of every injustice. I've seen every wrong. And I'm not just restoring what you lost, I'm repaying it. I am a God of justice. I don't just heal wounds. I restore what was stolen. I don't just fix broken things, I make them whole. What the enemy meant for evil, I'm turning for good. What was supposed to break you will be the very thing I use to bless you. You thought the season you went through was meant to crush you, but it was only meant to shape you. You learned things in the valley that mountaintops could never teach you. You developed a resilience that can't be taken. You found out that I am faithful, even when everything else falls away. That kind of knowing is priceless. That's why you're going to walk into this next season with boldness. Not arrogance, not fear, boldness, because now you know no matter what comes, I've got you. I always have. You're not going back to where you were. That version of you no longer exists. You've been refined, you've been sharpened, you've been prepared. This new version of you is ready for the level I'm taking you to. The doors I'm opening require a new you. The relationships I'm sending require a healed you. The assignments I'm placing on your life require a courageous you. And that's who you are now. You may not fully see it yet, but I do. And soon, others will too. Comment, Amen, if you know you're not who you used to be, and God is doing something new. This next season will not be a repeat of the last. This time it's going to feel different. This time, you're not going to question if it's real. This time, the peace will be consistent. This time, the door will stay open. This time, the love will be pure. This time, the opportunity will be right. This time, the path will be straight. I am removing the confusion. I am silencing the noise. I am clearing the fog. You will walk with clarity, because I am lighting the way. You're not going to have to guess anymore. You won't be left in the dark, wondering if you're making the right decision. I will confirm it. I will speak clearly. I will show you signs. I will give you wisdom. And when you step forward, it will be with confidence, because you will know it was me who opened the door. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to manipulate anything. Just stay close to me. I'll do the rest. I know what you've been asking for. I know the desire that's hidden deep beneath the surface. You may not even talk about it anymore because it's been too painful, too tender, too disappointing. But I see it. And I'm telling you, I haven't forgotten. You didn't imagine it. That longing was placed in you by me. And when the time is right, I will fulfill it. Not in a rushed way, not in a broken way, in a whole way, in a way that brings peace, not confusion, in a way that brings joy, not anxiety. You will smile again without pretending. You will wake up with joy, not dread. You will sleep peacefully, without the weight of worry on your chest. I am healing your emotions. I am calming your heart. I am renewing your strength. You are not meant to carry this alone. You are not meant to suffer silently. I am with you, and I care about every detail of your life. Nothing is too small to bring to me. Talk to me again. Invite me in again. Let me show you what I can do. This isn't just a new season. This is a divine reversal. What was upside down will be turned right side up. What was broken will be made whole. What was empty will be filled. I'm restoring your hope. I'm reviving your faith. I'm rebuilding the broken places in your life, piece by piece, heart to heart. And when I'm done, you'll look back and say, I didn't even know this kind of joy was possible. Because it won't be a surface-level change, it will be deep, lasting, and undeniable. You will no longer walk in fear. You will walk in freedom. You will no longer carry shame. You will carry grace. You will no longer feel lost. You will be led, because I am your shepherd. And I do not abandon my sheep. I go after the one who wanders. I lift the one who falls. I hold the one who cries. I carry the one who's weary. I'm not distant. I'm not silent. I'm not cold. I am near. And I am loving you with a love that never runs dry. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible. I see you. I know you. I choose you. And tonight, you will be very happy. Because that one thing, yes, that specific thing I whispered into your spirit long ago is coming into your life. There's something shifting in the atmosphere. Something divine is settling over your life. And tonight, you will not go to sleep the same way you woke up. The weight is lifting. The change is happening. The promise is arriving. You've been walking through fire, but not to burn. You've been walking through storms, but not to sink. Everything you've passed through has been refining you. Do not think it's all been for nothing. I saw when you thought, God, why does it have to be so hard? I heard your voice, quiet and hurting, wondering if I was even listening. And I was. I didn't stop the storm, because I knew the strength I was building in you through it. I didn't remove the weight, because I knew you would come out with more wisdom, more faith, more power. Comment 333 to declare your faith again and stand firm in this holy moment. You have no idea how close you are. There is something just ahead that will make you forget the heaviness of this season. There's a door you've been walking toward without even knowing it. And now, your next step is about to push it open. Don't second guess it. Don't doubt your own progress. Don't shrink back. You're not the same person who started this journey. You're wiser. You're stronger. You're more in tune with me than ever before. You don't need to understand everything that's happening right now. Just know that I am in it. You may feel pressure, but it's not punishment. You may feel uncomfortable, but it's only because the old things no longer fit the new life I'm bringing you into. You've outgrown where you were. And I won't let you settle in places that can no longer hold the fullness of your calling. So I'm stretching you. I'm leading you. And yes, I'm protecting you, even from things you thought you needed. There are some connections I had to remove, some plans I had to block. You may not have understood it then, but soon you'll look back and thank me. Because what I'm bringing into your life would have been suffocated by the wrong people, the wrong timing, the wrong place. I'm not just blessing you, I'm preserving the blessing. And that means I had to cut some things loose before I could place the promise in your hands. Don't mourn what I removed. Celebrate what I'm making space for. I know what you've been through privately. I know the secret battles, the questions you couldn't voice, the pain you never named out loud. And I want you to know I was right there with you. In the room, in the silence, in the ache. I was closer than your own breath. You didn't feel me because I was working so deeply, quietly, gently. But I was there, and I still am. I'm not leaving you now. I never did. Comment 1111 if your heart feels that this is your divine confirmation. You are entering a season of reversal. The tables are turning. The ones who thought you were forgotten will see the evidence of my favor on you. The ones who dismissed you will be witnesses to your elevation. But this is not revenge. This is restoration. This is what I promised when I said I would prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, not so you could boast, but so they could see who your defender is, who your provider is, who your God is. And as for you, I will make your cup overflow. You won't just have enough, you'll have more than enough. You will be able to bless others because of how much I pour into your life. You've been the one who poured into others while your own cup was nearly empty. But I saw that. I kept record. And now I'm repaying it. Not just in quiet ways, but openly. You will be blessed publicly. And it won't be for show. It will be so others can believe through your testimony. I'm placing new strength in you, a strength you didn't know you had. You're about to handle things that used to overwhelm you. You're about to walk with a peace that no one can shake. You're about to carry a joy that no circumstance can steal. Because I'm not just blessing your situation, I'm transforming you. This is deeper than a gift. This is a shift in your identity. You are stepping into who I've always known you are. Your voice matters. Your presence carries power. Your obedience has weight, and heaven has responded to your faith. You may not have had crowds cheering you on, but heaven has been clapping over you every time you kept going, every time you prayed anyway, every time you believed anyway, every time you gave when you had little, every time you showed kindness when you were hurting. You moved heaven with your heart, and now heaven is moving for you. Do not be afraid of what's ahead. You are not walking into the unknown, you're walking into my plan. And I've gone ahead of you. Every obstacle you fear, I've already removed. Every giant you see, I've already defeated. Every closed door you were worried about, I've already opened another. You don't have to fear what's coming, you just have to follow me. Trust that I will never lead you into loss, only into purpose. This is the time I talked about when you cried and said, "When will it be my turn?" This is the turn, this is the shift, this is the release. And yes, you will be very happy tonight. Because that one thing, the specific thing you thought was too far gone, is being placed into your life with peace, clarity, and joy. No more guessing, no more struggling, no more doubting, just receiving. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You don't have to make it happen. You just have to make room. Prepare your heart. Make space in your thoughts. Begin to thank me like it's already done. Begin to speak like you already have it, because your faith is the key that unlocks it. Speak life. Speak promise. Speak truth. And watch how quickly I bring it to pass. The atmosphere around you is shifting. Your home is shifting. Your relationships are shifting. Your mind is shifting. You're being lifted. I will not let you stay stuck in sorrow. I will not let you stay trapped in fear. I'm pulling you out of the cycle. I'm breaking the chain. I'm calling you into joy, into new beginnings, into breakthrough. And you're not just going to feel better, you're going to live better. Because my spirit is not here to soothe temporary pain. My spirit is here to lead you into lasting change. You're not going back, you're going forward. And what's ahead is beautiful. You haven't missed your moment. You're in it now. You're not late. You're right on time for what I've prepared. You don't need to look around at others to measure your progress. I'm not using their story as your blueprint. I'm writing something entirely new with you. You thought I was silent because you couldn't hear the answer, but the silence wasn't absence, it was alignment. It was me rearranging the road ahead so your steps would be sure. It was me removing distractions before they could detour your progress. It was me protecting what you could not see, stopping what you thought you wanted because I knew what was best. You didn't see it, but I was blocking traps. I was keeping you from places that would have drained you. And now, because you trusted me through the silence, you are about to walk into a promise that has no sorrow attached to it. Comment 222 if you trust that God's silence was filled with purpose. You've cried tears over that one thing. You've tried to stay hopeful when you felt ignored. You've talked to me about it late at night, then tried to quiet your heart when there was no answer. But you need to know this, I was never ignoring you. I was watching how your faith remained, even when you were weary. I saw how you kept speaking life, even when your heart ached. I saw how you kept declaring my name, even when it felt like nothing was moving. And that unwavering faith, that unshaken love, it has touched heaven. Tonight, the answers you've been waiting on are closer than ever. Not because you figured everything out, but because you surrendered. You finally let go of the need to control it all. You stopped forcing what wasn't right. You stopped chasing what didn't bring peace. You made space for me to move. And now, I'm filling that space with divine fulfillment. This isn't the start of your blessing, it's the release of what's been prepared all along. You're about to understand why you had to go through what you did. I don't waste pain. I don't allow brokenness to go unseen. Every moment that felt like loss was planting a seed of something greater. You're about to reap joy where there was once mourning. You're about to reap clarity where there was once confusion. You're about to reap peace where there was once chaos. Everything I do is full circle. I heal what was torn. I mend what was shattered. And I don't return it to you in pieces, I give it back whole. There's a reason it had to happen this way. If you had gotten what you wanted when you first asked, you would have settled. You would have accepted something smaller than what I intended. But I love you too much to let you settle. So I pulled you through seasons that stretched your faith. I brought you through fire that refined you. And now, what I'm placing in your hands will be too big to carry without the strength you built during those trials. You are ready now. You are positioned now. And I am opening the floodgates of favor.